Alright, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Big T, right here with all of you today, right here, right now. It is time for your WWE Friday Night SmackDown review and results show for today, Friday, April 14th, 2023. Bloodline tension between Paul Heyman and Jey Uso is starting. You can tell it's starting. We'll talk about it and so much more right here on Beyond the Ring with Big T. So kick back, relax, and we'll get this party started a little bit, hit the introductions, and we'll be ready to go. Your WWE Friday Night SmackDown review results show will be coming your way next. Don't go away, because I will be right back.
This is M-Dog20, Matt Cross. We're in Cleveland, Ohio, and you are checking out Beyond the Ring with my man, Big T. Thank you, man. Big T.
Hello, this is EC3 of TNA Wrestling, and you are so very fortunate because you are watching Beyond the Ring with Big T.
This is the bad boy Joey Janela, and you're watching Beyond the Ring. Dave T.
How's everything going out there tonight, everybody? I'm your host, Big T, right here with all of you right here, right now. Today, to talk about some more WWE Friday Night SmackDown. Wow, folks. Oh boy, let's see, where is my slides at? There we go. How you doing? How you doing, everybody? How you doing? Well, I'm your host, Big T, right here with all of you right here, right now. WWE Friday Night SmackDown review results for Friday, April 14, 2023. And guys, we had a decent episode of SmackDown. In 2 weeks on SmackDown, will be very telling what that's gonna mean for the Usos and the Bloodline. You know, because I'm fully expecting them to lose their rematch against Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, obviously. I mean, I just don't see them, winning the titles back. Otherwise, they would have just kept the titles on the Usos to begin with. I mean, that's what I think. But, yeah, guys, and then we had Rampage, We had Rampage as well, which I'll have another stream, coming up next for that. What's up, Carlitos? How's it going, I say? How's it going? Let's see, what's up, Darth? How's it going? How's everybody out there doing tonight? Hope everybody's doing well. Let's see. I'm looking here. Okay. Carlitos, man. Carlitos. Alright. So, to start off, let's see. Let's do the promotion stuff first. If you guys want to help out the channel here, you guys can check out www.beyondtheringwithbigt.com. You guys can call into the show live on Skype using BigT_119 if you got any questions or comments about SmackDown. Follow me on Twitter at BeyondTheRingBT, like me on Facebook, and follow me on Facebook at Beyond the Ring with Big T, and follow me on Instagram at Beyond the Ring with Big T. Thank you, Darth and Carlitos, for the hashtag Justice for Pretty. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. And what else do we got? If you guys want to help out the channel as well, speaking of that, use that hashtag Justice for Pretty for pet rights, because pets are family. Me, Mama T, Little Pretty. We appreciate it very much, and Pretty, you will always be our bright little shining star. We love you very much forever and ever, my sweet little angel. Don't forget, this is all optional for everybody. If you guys would like to donate to the show on PayPal by clicking on this link in the description of this video. Thank you guys very much. That link that you see Becky Lynch pointing up at, that's the link you want. That link's pinned to the top of the YouTube live chat, the Facebook live comments, all that stuff. And it's at the top of the description of this video and every single video that I do. And there's a PayPal button on my YouTube homepage, so you might want to donate, big or small. It'd be very much appreciated. And thank you guys very much for all of that. So let's get into everything that we need to. Alright. Thank you, Carlitos. Yes, everybody, thumbs up the video. It really helps out. It really helps out, you guys. If you guys can do that, that's a big thing, you know, because it helps with the algorithm, the channel, everything. Alright, what's going on here? I'm loading up my YouTube app. There we go. I had to check something within the app itself, just to kind of get the link to share around to other social media platforms here, because I'm making sure I get everything in order, because you can't do that until after you already start the show. I'm sure as some of you guys know, that's content creators, of course. Alright. There we go. Alright, I'm good. So now, SmackDown. By the way, I got a nice cold water here. Just to distill out of spring water tonight. Not a Fiji water, but I want to get more Fiji. That's right, Carlitos. Platforms. Hoo-hoo. Caboose. Man, I would love this to be like a whole thing of vodka, but no, it's just water. I don't know, I just took it.
On the left side, it's cold.
I think I took it from the right side. It feels like halfway cold, but it's good.
I couldn't breathe it. Oh, that sucks.
Mama T's up here too, guys. She had a new video up on her channel. If you guys haven't seen it, go and check it out. But WWE Friday Night SmackDown here. Wait a minute. The results page. Why is this? Alright, hold on here. Something happened to this thing. This website was acting funny today. He took it. Carlitos is like, he took it. Where is the results page for this? I had it, and then when I went to the page, let's see. Why is that saying preview? I don't want preview. I want a review. We need a review, guys. Let's see. Review. I had it too. I hate when this stuff kind of moves itself around because then I gotta take time when I'm already on the air to find this shit. That's how I always end up being late at a lot of points too. Right? I don't understand this. What did they literally delete the review page from their website? Let's see. That says preview. That says preview. Why is everything saying preview with just a preview of the show? Did they magically wipe out the... Well, he's thinking maybe they did, but it just doesn't make sense.
Plus, to me, it changes so much stuff. It's Sunday every Monday.
Carlito says Big T swallows nicely. If you're talking about when I swallow my water, Carlitos, there you go. Oh, man. Hey, at least you guys are trying to make me laugh tonight, right? This is freaking me out. They only have the Rampage results when I click on it through the thing. Dude, I had the results thing up on my page before, like a half hour before I came in here. And now when I opened it, it totally went to something else and I can't get the results page back. This is like literally freaking me out. There's nothing I can do. Oh, thank God! Here it is. I had to go on a different page.
We're gonna do a rematch for the titles at Backlash, like it does. It says that.
Oh no, Micah! They're not doing a rematch for the titles at Backlash. They're doing a 6-man at Backlash. They're doing Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, and Matt Riddle against Jimmy Uso, Jey Uso, Solo Sikoa. That's why they're doing the tag title match in 2 weeks, which is the go-home show for Backlash, because at Backlash, you're going to get the 6-man tag, which is going to have no tag titles on the line, period. That's why they're doing what they're doing. You're funny, Carlitos.
Wasn't surprising.
Something fucked up always happens, man, where it fucks me up or puts me behind, and yeah, it just fucks up my whole prep. Like, most of the time that happens. Let's see, do you think they should make Roman defend both titles in separate matches, just like Seth Rollins did in 2015 at Night of Champions pay-per-view? Yes. I have talked about that many times, and that's how you can get the title off of Roman without having him get pinned. At least the WWE Championship, and then the Universal title, the one that he's been carrying the record with, he still holds. That's what they need to do, but they need to do it in like a triple threat, fatal 4-way type situation where Roman does not get pinned to lose the WWE Championship. That's what they need to do. But WWE Friday Night SmackDown review results for Friday, April 14, 2023. Shinsuke Nakamura returns. We got a championship celebration and more. So let's take a look. WWE Friday Night SmackDown for Friday, April 14, 2023. Coming to us live from the Pinnacle Bank Arena in Lincoln, Nebraska. Home of the Cornhuskers, Nebraska. Newly crowned WWE Women's Tag Team Champions Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez will be holding a celebration tonight, as the duo have been teaming with one another over the past couple of months and dethroned Becky Lynch and her last-minute partner Trish Stratus this past Monday on WWE Monday Night Raw after Liv Morgan managed to roll up Trish Stratus. Shinsuke Nakamura will be returning to televised action on SmackDown for the first time since coming up short against the LWO Santos Escobar in a first-round match for the SmackDown World Cup on the November 11, 2022 edition of SmackDown. Speaking of Escobar, he will be colliding with Damian Priest as the two men came face-to-face last week in tag team competition, where Priest and his Judgment Day teammate Dominic Mysterio defeated Escobar and WWE Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio amidst the issues between the two groups as a result of Dominic's anger towards his father. Xavier Woods will be going one-on-one with LA Knight as both men encountered one another last week, which saw them get into a heated exchange of words before LA Knight ultimately threw Xavier Woods' PS5 controller to the floor and broke it while he was playing video games with Madcap Moss and Emma. So that's the gist of what we're getting on SmackDown tonight. Alright, so we kick off the show being live with Michael Cole and Wade Barrett greeting audiences at home as Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn make their way to the ring. So we start off with the new WWE, undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions here. Alright. Right now, let's see. Right now, we hear from Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn, he starts off the whole conversation here. Sami Zayn says that it has been 2 weeks since he and Kevin Owens won the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championships in the main event of Night 1 at WrestleMania 39. But he and Kevin Owens have not had much time to process it as a result of everything happening with the Bloodline and the upcoming WWE Draft. Kevin Owens says that while it is an exciting time, regardless of where they end up with the draft, they are the undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions and they will defend them with everything they have. He then says that sooner or later, the Usos are coming for a rematch, but before he can continue, Jimmy and Jay's music hits, and the pair appear alongside Solo Sikoa. Jimmy Uso says that the pressure is getting to Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens after 2 weeks, while they held the titles for 2 years. Sami Zayn reminds the Usos had to report back to Roman Reigns empty-handed, and Jimmy tells him to shut up. He insists that the Bloodline is stronger than ever, and he, Jay, and Solo have all leveled up. Jimmy says the Usos will be the undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions again, before Jay reiterates Jimmy's point, as he adds that while he initially said that Kevin Owens will be the one to betray Sami, it actually will be the other way around. Sami says if the Usos want to act like everything's all good and there are no cracks in the Bloodline, that's fine, but he doesn't think they came out just to talk. Jay says they didn't. The Usos and Solo surround the ring and hop on the apron, but Matt Riddle appears out of nowhere as he pulls Solo off the apron, and the pair begins to brawl as KO and Sami go after the Usos. Solo and Riddle then wind up in the middle of the ring, and Solo looks for the Samoan Spike, but Riddle ducks out of the way and hits a pair of knees before anything else can happen, and the Usos pull Solo out of the ring to save their brother. So, I mean, this just kind of all broke down, you know, as was to be expected, that this was going to break down. I mean, the cracks in the Bloodline, to me, you know, you can tell that they're evident, you know. Anybody can tell that the Bloodline is having cracks in them. Anybody. If you think that the Bloodline is all peaches and cream and hunky-dory, you know, it's not. The Usos losing the titles, that was a big blow. that was a really big blow. And, you know, Roman, I'm sure, is not happy. He's not happy in any sense of the word that, you know, his cousins don't have the titles anymore. Think about it. It's got to be bugging him. And it's got to be bugging him big time that, you know, 2 titles are gone from the Bloodline. I'm actually looking here because I wanted to get to the part about Paul Heyman that's not listed in these results, because they kind of screwed these ones up here. Let me see. Here we go. There we go. Alright. So I want to make sure. You know, you can tell Paul Heyman, too. The tension with him, Jey Uso, it's all there. You know, it really is all there. And if nobody can see it, then you're already missing the next key of the story, because there's going to be a big part of the story where Jey Uso might get kicked out of the Bloodline. Maybe more Usos. Or, you know, even Jimmy will get kicked out. Maybe Solo will be the only one standing there with Roman after all this. You know, that could very well be the case. That could very, very well be the case. Now, I'm looking here. Let's see. Which we'll get to, Jey Uso and Paul Heyman's tension a little bit later when we get into that. But that's how we started. It was a good way to start. This moves us into going to commercial. Coming back from the commercial break, we head backstage to Adam Pearce and a referee. Pearce tells the referee to find Solo and Riddle in order to inform them that they will have to come face to face in the ring later tonight. Back at ringside, Xavier Woods heads down to the ring. LA Knight follows. We got LA Knight versus Xavier Woods. Let's get in and see what we got. The bell rings, both men lock up. They go back and forth with submission holds before LA Knight delivers a shoulder tackle. Xavier Woods responds with a drop kick and a right hand across LA Knight's spine, but Xavier Woods fires back at the side Russian leg sweep and kips up. LA Knight rolls to the outside and Xavier Woods goes flying over the top to take him down. He ascends to the top, but LA Knight rolls to the outside. Woods looks for a drop kick through the ropes, but Knight moves out of the way and sends Woods colliding with the ring post. We go to commercial, come back from the commercial break. LA Knight delivers a swinging neckbreaker to Woods. Woods responds with several right hands and a back heel kick, and then follows it up with an elbow and goes for a pin. Knight kicks out and Woods catches him with a back elbow as Knight fires back with a DDT and sets up for a vertical suplex. But Woods blocks it and drapes Knight across the top rope as he then ascends to the top and delivers a double stomp and then climbs up to the middle rope and executes a double leg drop. He goes for a pin, but Knight grabs the bottom rope to break the fall. Knight hits a body slam and follows it up with an elbow drop as Knight rolls up Woods while grabbing onto his tights, but the referee catches him and does not count the fall. So Knight begins arguing with the referee, which allows Woods to take advantage and roll up LA Knight while grabbing his tights without the referee noticing to get the 1, 2, 3 and the pin and the win. So your winner is Xavier Woods, getting the win over LA Knight, grabbing the tights and doing a little bit of cheating of his own. Alright. So, let's see. Next up. Go to commercial. Back from the break. We head backstage and we see Gunther chatting with Ludwig Kaiser and Giovanni Vinci. Xavier Woods starts playing his trombone nearby, Francesca, and Gunther says he clearly wants his attention. So, he tells Xavier Woods that he doesn't respect him, and then says that he will beat the respect into him in the squared circle. Woods says that since the WWE draft is coming up, he feels beyond ready to step up and take the Intercontinental Championship from Gunther and to his place. So, looks like we're going to get that match. We then head to a video package recapping Solo Sikoa's beatdown of Matt Riddle from last December. We then head backstage to Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Matt Riddle. Sami Zayn warns Matt Riddle about Solo Sikoa and tells him that he would feel awful if something happened to him. Kevin Owens then tells Matt Riddle that he needs to take out Solo Sikoa to exact his revenge. Riddle says he can't control what the Bloodline does, but he can control how prepared he is and the damage he inflicts on Solo. So there you go. Back at ringside, the Judgment Day heads down to the ring. All rise for the Judgment Day. Damian Priest grabs a microphone and addresses both WWE Backlash and Bad Bunny. Damian Priest tells Bad Bunny that if he wants to sit front row at the show, that's fine. But he knows what'll happen if he messes with his family again. And he throws it to a video of what happened between him and Bad Bunny on WWE Monday Night Raw 2 weeks ago. Before he can continue, the LWO's music hits, and Zelina Vega appears. She calls out Rhea Ripley and Santos Escobar. Joaquin Wilde, Cruz del Toro attack Damian Priest and Dominic Mysterio from behind. So we got Damian Priest with the Judgment Day in his corner. You know, Dominic, Rhea, Finn, whatever. Going up against Santos Escobar with the LWO in his corner. So we go to commercial, come back from the commercial break. The bell has rung here, and Priest looks for a shoulder to Escobar's midsection. Escobar rolls out of the way, and Priest collides with the ring post before Escobar delivers a crossbody off the top rope. The two men spill to the outside, and Escobar looks to go flying off the apron. Priest tosses him back in the ring and hits Falcon Arrow. Escobar responds with a series of chops and a drop kick, and then rains down right hands in the corner as Priest delivers a super kick that sends Escobar crashing to the outside, and then follows him out there and delivers an axe handle off the ring steps. And we go to commercial. We come back from another commercial break. Priest sends Escobar crashing into the mat face first, as both men teeter on the top rope before Escobar delivers a Hurricane Rana and a ripcord knee. He follows it up with a pair of flying elbows and a Hurricane Rana, and then he ascends to the top and delivers a moonsault as Escobar gets Priest on his shoulders, but Dominic and Rhea cause a distraction, allowing Priest to deliver a clothesline. LWO goes after Dominic, but Priest levels them and sends them crashing into the Timekeeper's area. This allows Escobar to catch Priest with a tope suicida and get him into the Timekeeper's, and get him back in the ring, sorry. But Rhea grabs his legs. Zelina takes down Rhea with a Hurricane Rana, allowing Priest to deliver a spinning heel kick. And then the South of Heaven choke slam for the 1-2-3 and the pin and the win. Your winner of the match is Damian Priest getting the win over Santos Escobar. After the match, Damian Priest clears the announce desk and looks to chokeslam him through the announce table, but Rey Mysterio's music hits. Rey does not appear at first, but comes out of nowhere and takes out Priest. This leaves Dominic as the only one standing, and he ends up in the ring with his father. Dominic and Rey, they begin to brawl. And Rey sets up for the 619. But the Judgment Day pulls Dominic out of the ring just in time. So we'll see how that continues to go. But I mean, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't nothing great, really, but it's also something that wasn't that bad that happened on the show as well. So, we head backstage to the Bloodline. Paul Heyman gives Solo Sikoa a message from Roman Reigns that says, he says this: when someone embarrasses one of the Bloodline, they embarrass the entire Bloodline. Paul Heyman gets a little too carried away with his speech, and Solo cuts him off as he tells him to inform Roman that he's got this covered. So Solo, starting to kind of find a voice here, which I found very interesting when it comes to this. Back at ringside, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez head down to the ring. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez hold the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship celebration. Liv says herself and Raquel are proud to be standing in the ring as WWE Women's Tag Team Champions. Raquel thanks Liv for sacrificing her body for the sake of beating opponents. And Liv says she never thought that they would end up there. Liv says that while they're still getting to know each other, she can only imagine what they will be like down the road since they get along so well. Sonya Deville's music hits, and Sonya and Chelsea Green, oh god, fuck Chelsea Green, they appear. Sonya says she couldn't listen to the two of them anymore. You know what I can't do, Sonya Deville? I can't listen to you, and I can't see your stupid bitch of a partner, Chelsea Green, standing next to you. It's completely nauseating is what it is. Sonya then tells the WWE Universe to respect them when they appear. Yeah, I'll respect you, alright? I'll respect you when you get the fuck out of the company. That's what I'll respect. Well, especially Chelsea Green. Fuck her. Sonya then questions how they are the champions when Lita wasn't even in the match. As she says that maybe someone from upper management overlooked this mistake. And Chelsea Green, of course, she's got to be the kiss ass. That's Chelsea Green's fucking, mission in life, to be a kiss ass. She agrees before she name drops Adam Pearce, and then complains about herself and Sonya Deville being overlooked for Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. And then says the only difference between them and everyone else is the tag team titles. Chelsea Green asks, well, will they get a chance? And Liv Morgan says that she talked to Adam Pearce before she says she thinks they found their next challengers. If that's going to be our next women's tag team title feud, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez against fucking Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville, why don't they just burn these fucking titles to ashes? And then once they burn the titles and they're completely just garbage, they're burned away in a garbage can, they might as well have Vince McMahon come in and piss on the ashes. Because that's what these titles are worth. I mean, if that's the best you have for your women's tag team division, and you're getting Chelsea Green involved in this shit, yeah. I mean, they fucked up. Big time. Hunter, Chelsea Green for nothing. How about Chelsea Green for unemployment line? How about that? Chelsea Green for fucking unemployment line. I'd love to see that. Really. How about Chelsea Green for fucking Burger King Whopper maker or McDonald's Big Mac maker. That's what Chelsea Green needs to be fucking doing. And that's about Chelsea Green's, IQ level, everything to a T. She is horrible. Let's see, they should have burned them after Bayley and Mercedes Moné lost them in 2020. Yeah, I mean, if you're asking somebody about them, Hunter, I said originally that the titles never should have been created to begin with. Period. They just never should have been created. I was not for them. I never was. A lot of people were, I was not. And this is the reason why. Because these titles legitimately mean absolutely nothing. They mean absolute shit. Let's see. Hunter said hello. I'm happy they brought back the full song for Shinsuke Nakamura, but I wish he was heel and brought back the theme with the Japanese lyrics. To be honest, I do think it was a bad song. Yeah, I don't like that original song, Hunter. When he was a heel, that was the worst Shinsuke Nakamura. I don't even understand why you would want that shitty-ass song. I mean, to me it was shitty because it had no crowd participation at all. And why you would want him to be heel. Shinsuke as a heel did not work. That's what put Shinsuke in the position that he's in today, Hunter. That whole run, that fucking shitty music, the shitty heel character, that is what put Shinsuke Nakamura into the position that he got put into to get pulled off of TV because they took everything about him that made him special and Vince McMahon took it away. This original music for Shinsuke Nakamura it's iconic. It's like Sami Zayn's music. Everybody fucking sings along to it. People love it. And then, Nakamura, just being a babyface is what he needs to be. Heel don't work. Yeah, Chelsea Green for more hospital appearances. That's about it for her. I mean, really. God, that woman is horrible. But, this was fucking garbage, to be honest with you. This whole thing was fucking garbage. It really was trash. I mean, when you got something like this going on, let's see, that's the only difference between them and everyone else in the tag team division, or is the tag team titles. Chelsea Green asked when they will get a chance. Liv says she talked to Adam Pearce before she says they think they found their next challengers. 4 women begin brawling. Raquel sends Chelsea crashing outside of the ring as Liv delivers a code breaker to Sonya and sets up for the Oblivion, but Chelsea Green pulls Sonya Deville out of the ring. Who gives a shit? This was garbage. Anyway, we go to commercial. We come back from the commercial break. Shinsuke Nakamura heads to the ring. Madcap Moss and Emma follow. Shinsuke Nakamura versus Madcap Moss with Emma. Shinsuke Nakamura had his old classic music, his old classic entrance, but he didn't have his old outfit back. He was dressed in black. Shinsuke Nakamura was dressed head to toe completely in black. So, bell rings, Moss wastes no time. He rains down some right hands and the Lizard delivers a shoulder to Nakamura's midsection. Nakamura fires back with an enziguri and a kick to the side of Moss's head, and then delivers a flying knee off the middle rope. Shinsuke hits the... Shinsuke starts hitting the Kinshasa. He hits the Kinshasa for the 1-2-3 and the pin of the win. Your winner is indeed Shinsuke Nakamura. Shinsuke Nakamura wins the match. Love Nakamura. After the match, a frustrated Moss attacks Nakamura. Nakamura looks for the armbar, but Emma saves Moss. and a video from Scarlett and Karrion Kross begins to play, putting Nakamura on notice. So it looks like we'll get Shinsuke Nakamura and Karrion Kross. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. Alright, folks. My question to you is, Hunter, who actually likes Chelsea Green? That's my question. Who actually likes Chelsea Green? I don't. At all. I really don't. Chelsea Green, man. Fucking Chelsea Green. You know what? Her last name's good for her, though. You know why? Because she's as green as fucking grass. She can't wrestle. Yeah, actually, her last name really does. It fits her well. Yeah, that's one thing I can say. Her last name is fucking perfect for her. Even her nickname, she calls herself the Hot Mess. What? You know what? She's not the hot mess. How about she's just a fucking mess? Period. Take out hot. Chelsea Green is just a mess, and she's fucking green as grass. There you go. There's your explanation. You know, I love it. I love just ripping on Chelsea Green, too. It's fun. It's fucking fun. It's really fun, actually. Ah, man. Alright. So, go to commercial, come back from the commercial break. We see Ricochet and Braun Strowman walking around backstage. The Viking Raiders attack them out of nowhere and send Ricochet crashing through a table. So you know you're going to get the Viking Raiders against Strowman and Ricochet. That's going to be coming in a week or two. Sending Ricochet through a table. Back at ringside, Matt Riddle, Sami Zayn, and Kevin Owens head down to the ring. Solo Sikoa and the Usos follow. Paul Heyman has a microphone in hand. Okay. And he introduces himself and he says he has a historic announcement to make. And Paul Heyman says he just got off the phone with Roman Reigns. And he says that in 2 weeks from now, the Usos will be taking on Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens for the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championships in a WrestleMania 39 rematch. Paul Heyman tells Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens that they will lose their titles as Roman Reigns has become impatient with the Usos. But if you noticed when Paul Heyman was eyeballing the Usos, maybe there's a little bit of angst there with, both Usos, but I noticed Paul Heyman giving him that little extra glare over to Jey Uso. A little more hardness, a little more coldness of the stare of Paul Heyman, directed at Jey Uso. That little tension seed was planted. They're already letting you know, like, hey, shit's gonna go down. Shit's gonna go down. So, we'll see what happens with that, really. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. So now after this shit, let's see, what do we got next? Next up, Solo Sikoa versus Matt Riddle in the main event of the evening for WWE Friday Night SmackDown. It's SmackDown. Ooh, yeah. Whew. That's such good shit, pal. Little pop quiz. Who says that? It's such good shit, pal. If you guys can't figure that out, I don't know what to tell you. Mama T's already smirking over here because she knows. She knows exactly who I'm talking about.
Everybody knows. If not, there's what I'm talking about. You better know that.
Yeah, literally, you can't even have an argument with the person about that.
Like, what the fuck is going on? Especially if they watch wrestling, they know this shit. People are probably tuning here and hear crop up a little too.
Because he always calls everybody pal. That's one thing he does. That's such good shit, pal. In your main event of the evening here, Solo Sikoa versus Matt Riddle. The bell rings and Riddle wastes no time as he delivers a series of right hands and kicks. But Solo responds with a body slam. Riddle locks in a sleeper, but Solo quickly escapes by sending Riddle crashing to the mat as he then delivers a right hand and several headbutts and then executes a chop. Riddle delivers a pair of chops before Jimmy distracts the referee as Jay trips Riddle. KO and Sammy get in the Usos' faces and the referee ejects all four men from ringside. This allows Riddle to roll up Solo, but Solo escapes and delivers a Samoan drop. We go to commercial. We come back from the commercial break. Riddle fires off right hands as the pair go back and forth before Solo sends Riddle crashing into the mat. Solo delivers a few back elbows, but Riddle manages to hit a suplex and looks for a senton. Solo gets his knees up before Riddle delivers the floating bro. The Usos appear once again back at ringside, which causes KO and Sammy to come down. KO and Sammy then begin brawling with the Usos on the outside, allowing Riddle to deliver a kick to Solo, as he then delivers a moonsault off the ropes to level the Usos, as he then looks to go flying. Solo catches him with a kick and then lands the Samoan spike to him for the 1-2-3 and the pin and the win. Your winner is Solo Sikoa, getting the win over Matt Riddle. After the match, Solo delivers a Uranagi that sends Riddle crashing through the announce table or the announce desk, and he flips. It didn't break, and then Solo flips the announce table over on Riddle, burying him underneath it, and KO and Sammy run over to check on Solo. So that's what we have there. And actually right now, we got something here. What do we got? Caller, you are on the air. Uh-oh. What happened?
Night. Oh Lord, and I've been waiting for this moment all my life. Oh Lord. Who's that?
Phil Collins.
Hello?
Yep, it's Phil Collins.
Okay.
Oh, your phone cut off now. You there?
Do what?
There you go. Your phone cut off for a second. You dropped out. Hello? Hello, hello? Oh, shit. Yep, I knew that connection didn't hold up. Shit. Shit. The connection didn't hold up. Damn it. Alright. Let's see. So yeah, Solo wins. Yeah, KO and Sammy run over to check on Matt Riddle. And that was the end of it. He fucking got destroyed. He fucking completely got destroyed. So now we'll see what happens 2 weeks from now, you know? 2 weeks from now will be interesting to see where this is gonna go. And this is another reason, guys. This is another reason, and I told you guys, I don't think that Cody Rhodes is going to be wrestling, deep into his 40s. Because there's a report right here that kind of confirms what I've been thinking for a while now. Like I said, I like Cody. I want Cody to have his moment in the sun, but not at the expense of Roman Reigns' historic title run. And after reading this, I don't think Cody should be the guy to really beat Roman at all. Cody should be the guy to beat the guy that beats Roman, if that makes sense. You need somebody to beat Roman that's going to be the next star solidified for the next decade or two for this company. Then Cody can go on and beat that guy because that guy's already solidified. He'll be Teflon. He takes a loss. He's still going to be known as the guy that beat Roman Reigns and ended that run. So he'll never lose that. He'll never lose that role because listen to this. Cody Rhodes is reportedly seeking out new opportunities away from professional wrestling. The American Nightmare Cody Rhodes could be looking to hit the big screen. According to Fightful Select, Cody Rhodes spent part of his recent time in Los Angeles, California in meetings for potential film roles, and perhaps new opportunities for Cody Rhodes could be on the horizon. Cody Rhodes was particularly interested in the role of Johnny Cage in the upcoming Mortal Kombat movie sequel. The role of Johnny Cage has also long received interest from Cody Rhodes' WWE colleague The Miz. Outside of Mortal Kombat, there was also some discussion of a possible Legend of Zelda movie involving Cody Rhodes. A potential jump to the big screen would mark new ground for Cody. However, he is no stranger to scripted TV drama. Cody made intermittent appearances as a villain on the CW superhero series show Arrow. Cody has also made numerous reality TV appearances. Most famously, he starred in his own reality show based around he and his wife Brandy's time in AEW called Rhodes to the Top. Notably, Fightful also reports that Cody has no mention of becoming a part-time wrestler and would only book roles around his WWE commitments. The rest of Cody's time in Los Angeles was spent on WrestleMania weekend, where Cody faced undisputed WWE Universal Champion Roman Reigns in the marquee show's main event of the evening. Ultimately, he came up unsuccessful against Roman. The following night on the much sought after WWE Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania, Cody Rhodes found himself receiving a beatdown from Brock Lesnar. Cody Rhodes has since challenged Brock Lesnar to a match at WWE's upcoming WrestleMania Backlash event. So I'm just telling you guys right now, if that's Cody Rhodes' plan, it's already telling you that he's getting ready for life of a part-time pro wrestler. And if that's what Cody's goal is within the next few years, he really shouldn't be the one to beat Roman. The guy that's going to beat Roman Reigns has to be a guy that's going to be there day in, day out, full time for the next decade at least. That's just how I always felt. But do I want to see Cody get a title? Yes. But they need to figure out how to split it, get the WWE title off of Roman without him taking a loss, like I alluded to earlier. Let's see. Carlitos is asking, do you know Zelda's real name? No, I do not. I thought it was always just Zelda. I didn't know Zelda had, that they had a real name or that Zelda was their nickname. I thought Zelda was the real name. At least that's what I thought. But yeah, guys, that's where we're at. That's exactly where we're at right now with all this. The show, I don't know how, like, how to really feel about it. Because, I mean, there was only 4 matches. You didn't have much wrestling. You heard all the matches. None of them were, like, really all that great. The Riddle solo match was good, though. But, again, that's still going into the whole Bloodline story. The Bloodline story is, the Bloodline story is the biggest thing going around, period. You can't top that, You really cannot top that. As far as the show itself, it was fairly unimportant as far as storylines. We'll have to see what happens. Karrion Kross and Shinsuke Nakamura's feud. Nakamura's probably going to win. Okay. The wrestling, there's been some good wrestling. There was some good wrestling on SmackDown throughout the night. Now, as far as the draft, the WWE draft, the night that the Usos face Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens in that tag title rematch is draft night. It starts in 2 weeks, and then it continues 2 weeks from Monday. So, I mean, this is going to be some big shit. So that means the SmackDown before Backlash is going to be the first show with the brand new rosters in place. So, I'll tell you what that means already. This is what I've been waiting for. Once draft night is over and we know where everybody's going, that's when you're going to see a complete overhaul on the channel with layouts and everything. This is exactly what I've been waiting for, because now everything will have to be redone at this point. So, we'll see what happens. I mean, Drew McIntyre blacking out his Twitter, during SmackDown and removing all mentions of WWE from his bio. I found that weird. I don't know what to think about it, to be honest. Maybe Drew, it's something for a storyline, or Drew McIntyre's kind of fed up with WWE and he's going to jump ship to AEW, which is what I would like to see, to be honest with you, because I think they would treat him, right. They would treat him better. At least that's how I feel. It just seems that way. So I don't know. We'll have to see how this goes. We will have to see how this goes going forward. But yeah, that's everything on SmackDown. Everything. As far as what I'd rate the show, I mean, unimportant from storylines. It had some decent wrestling. The women's segment was fucking garbage. God awful, because those tag titles are just fucking... there's nothing to it. It looks like they're building up to a Rhea Ripley-Zelina Vega match for the SmackDown Women's title, which I don't know why in the blue fuck you would put Rhea Ripley in the ring with Zelina Vega. That makes no sense. So that woman's feud already, that's garbage. You're already building a SmackDown Women's feud that absolutely means nothing to me except a bathroom break. They're doing the women no favors. In all honesty, they are doing these women no favors, and they need to do something else. As far as what I would rate this show, on a scale of 1 to 10 for SmackDown, like I said, the wrestling was great. Storyline advancement kind of felt unimportant. But I guess you kind of got to look at the wrestling as the main part of the sandwich. I will say WWE Friday Night SmackDown for Friday, April 14th, 2023. I'll give SmackDown a 7 out of 10. Just a decent to good show. Nothing great and spectacular, but yeah, 7 out of 10 sounds sufficient enough to me. And we'll see going forward what's going to happen. But now there's that tension within the Bloodline, that tension between Paul Heyman and the Usos, especially Paul Heyman and Jey Uso. I mean, you know, this is where we're at now. This is where we're at. And WWE is no longer doing King and Queen of the Ring tournament on May 27th. They changed it to Night of Champions. That is the night that Roman Reigns hits day number 1,000. May 27th, when they have that pay-per-view in Saudi Arabia. So who Roman will be defending his title against, I don't know, but hopefully he walks out of there the winner, because at that point he'll be 28 days away from breaking Pedro Morales' record. That's the one he needs to pass. Roman has to get to 1,028 to at least pass Pedro. That's what we need. That's what we need. And then if Roman gets to... It's something in June, like June 11th or something, he breaks CM Punk's 434-day WWE title record, because modern day record, because CM Punk held the WWE title for 434 days. Roman has held it for, I believe, like 400 or 390 some odd days right now, so he's got some time on that. So, I mean, Roman is really, he's really approaching some special territory. But yeah, 7 out of 10, and that's going to do it for me here, guys, today. I'll see all of you next time. Yes, there will be a next time for me right here on Beyond the Ring with Big T. That'll be for your AEW Rampage review results show coming up next. Don't forget us, we won't forget you if you want the best. And yes, I do mean the absolute best for all of your professional wrestling needs. Right here on the internet, right here on YouTube.com today. Always remember to think Beyond the Ring with Big T. And then, of course, everybody, as always remember, never forget... Well, of course, cheers to you. There you go. Caboose, 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 caboose. Yeah, I wish. But... yeah, take care, everybody. Always remember, never forget, I'm your host, Big T. I'll see all of you at the matches. I'll see all of you for your AEW Rampage review results show coming up next. Take care, everybody. I love you all. And, of course, good night, everybody.
This is M-Dog 20, Matt Cross. We're in Cleveland, Ohio, and you are checking out Beyond the Ring with my man, Big T. Thank you, man. Big T.
Hello, this is EC3 of TNA Wrestling, and you are so very fortunate because you are watching Beyond the Ring with Big T.
This is the bad boy Joey Janela, and you're watching Beyond the Ring. Big T.